Moonstone.
Moonstone. Oh, let me have like my ultimate.
Princess Evangile.
So here's a fun fact about this game. This was a porn game. Unfortunately, I don't own the porn version of it. I own the old ages, the Steam version.
Well, you suck.
But without further ado, we're gonna start this mess.
We gotta do it for the culture.
And there's you remember the rules I told you?
I don't remember. Something like
Okay, there's 4 girls. You get to pick 1 per route. You're gonna play through this twice with you, which means you choose 2 girls. Once you choose your girl, you have to commit.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, so do you want to be?
Do
you want to be Messiah?
I am the Messiah.
All right. Woo. You can be the narrator.
I breathed into my hands. It was cold.
Damn, it's cold out here.
The sun had set, and it was so cold, I had a hard time believing that school's starting soon. Of course, the state of my wallet was probably affecting my perception of the weather.
Damn, I felt that one.
We poor, damn. Man, fuck off! You can't feel that.
Hey, I was poor once.
That's my lack of place. As was my lack of a place to go.
Woof. I already said that.
Reading's hard. This time I sighed. The full moon hung heavily over.
Where werewolves look out. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Go to werewolf. It's
gonna be fun. You gotta read that.
Fuck. Okay. My name is Okonagi Messiah, and the cold I felt ran deep. Like this dick. My story started the day before.
It all started the day I was born.
Into this cruel bitch-ass world.
I'm tired.
As I returned to my apartment after work. Even though I was home, there was nothing fun to do there but stare at my father's face. Yo, that echo for me is really throwing me off. I was back in my hometown for the first time in a year. I thought about rounding up my friends for karaoke, but I ain't got none.
Come on now, I can see them now. You know, I'll do the narration, you can do the character voice.
Alright,
He should talk a lot less in the narration. Besides, I was broke.
Carol wife.
Carol wife. Right, wife. Life good. Wife fight back. Carol wife.
Carol wife.
Wife gone.
Gone.
Think about
Regret.
wife. Regret. The apartment where we were... No, I'm not going to do that. The apartment we were in now didn't require a finder's fee or a security deposit. Oh shit. Sounds like a shit fucking place then. But we had to pay the first 3 months rent in advance. Okay, never mind. That had wiped out what little savings I had. But running away with nothing but the clothes on our backs definitely saved a lot of move expenses.
Damn.
However, no matter how much you save, it costs money to start a new life. I had always been poor. I was born into poverty. Molded by it.
Molded by it.
I didn't see my first paycheck till I was already a man. I had always been poor, but now I was on the verge of being penniless.
I've only just started my job. Don't get paid until the 20th of next month.
God, what the fuck are you doing?
Sucks. Porn star.
What was I going to do until then? My anxious thoughts swirled around in my head, but I forced myself to stop. It was pointless to focus on the negative.
Yo, hold on. There's a Reddit thing. It was a dude recording a porn shoot, and he was eating a donut, and he offered the donut to the chick, and the chick just said, like, looked at him like no, but he offered it to the guy, and as he was fucking his bitch, he was just like, he ate the donut seductively. I'll find it later and send it to you.
Oh boy.
Fine, I'll just go to sleep.
Possibly,
Me
due to my
after.
numerous part-time jobs, I hadn't had any time to sleep lately. Wait, if you have more than one job, then why are you getting paid on this one day?
Was he broke in poverty?
Even though one of my redeeming
you-
features has always been taking care of myself enough not to get sick.
Well, hey, you got something going
I
for you.
mounted the old rusted stairs that felt like they would give way with every step. My old man and I were holed up in a room on the second floor.
Sorry, I was burping. I'm home. I guess he's not here. Those mob guys must have been back. Damn.
Got the fucking Yakuza on their ass too. Dad spent most of his time lazing around the house or fleeing from loan sharks. Of course, I told him to get a job a number of times. When I did, he'd give me this strange little smile and say,
ごめんね、マサヤ君。父さん、箸より重たいものを持ったことがないんだ。
"Well, what a bitch."
Hey, guess what?
What?
I found it.
Okay, you can say, just send it. DM it to me later. We'll watch it later. He was really hopeless.
Hmm?
I turned on the light. There's a scrap of paper and an envelope on the table. I checked the paper first. It was my old man's handwriting, written on a dollar store memo paper.
生活に疲れました。父さんは旅に出ます。
What a bitch!
What the fucking twat? Of course.
I let out a sigh, then threw the note in the trash can. Put my hand to
Kobe!
I put my hand to my chest. Compared to the sadness I experienced when my mother left, all I could feel now was relief. I glanced around the room and noticed what few belongings my dad were now gone. My old man really had left me. In any case, we had never contributed to our living expenses. Oh, he had never contributed to our living expenses. Him being gone wasn't an issue. In fact, it might make things easier.
Good, fuck that dude. What's this envelope? A farewell gift, huh? I don't think he's got any money.
And if he did, he wouldn't give it to me. There were 2 sheets of paper inside the envelope, as I expected. It wasn't a farewell gift at all. There was something written on them. I wondered why he kept this separate from the memo, though.
ところ
Your
で
mother's a whore!
父さんたちが抱えていた借金ですが、
We owe? We? I'm pretty sure those debts are all yours.
What are we, French now? There's no we in this relationship.
Right?
この機会にマサヤ君に一本化しておきました。
What a bitch!
Yo, hold on. Hold on, I got this.
What has he got for us?
Hey, Dad, next time you're around, you're gonna get shot!
Japan, they don't have guns.
Go and get stabbed. Huh?
同封した紙は例の極悪組への証文です。
Goon
マサヤ
Squad!
君が寝ている間に母印をしておきました。てへ。
Yo, this dad's a piece of shit.
it took
And I thought fucking Hunter's family was bad.
took your
Jesus.
thumbprints.
マサヤ君、よく寝ていたな。きっと
Yo, I
バ
found
イト
fucking
の
Hunter's
疲れが
dad as
溜ま
a
っているんでしょうね。
Japanese man.
バイトなんかはそこそこにして体には気をつけるんだぞ。お前の父さんより。
Oh, thanks for the concern, Dad.
Jackass. I'm gonna leave you.
And the next thing I knew, I had crumpled up the paper in my hand. Looked down at my thumb. So that's where that red stain had come from. What, did he fucking cut you?
What a piece of shit. Probably did a little slit. That old bastard! I'll never forgive the Japanese.
1 year ago, we left the town I had lived in all my life. That word. Now, let me try. Surugegako. Sure.
Sound like it's that gecko, but sure.
Our family life had been falling apart for as long as I could remember. All because my father was a deadbeat. My mother had given up on him a long time ago, but didn't want to leave him until I'd reached a certain point in my life. So she could leave me too. Yep, then on the evening of my 10th birthday, she brought me to a park and said,
I'm out this bitch.
母さんね、お前が10歳になるまでは待とうと思っていたの。
I wanted to wait until you were 10 years old. For what?
離婚を。
For my
離
divorce.
婚の意味は
Do
わ
you
か
know
る
what
わね。
divorce means?
it's voice acting for her. You don't need to worry about that.
You're fucking mad. Yes.
10歳になればある程度の分別も身につくわ。母さん、
Oh.
マサヤには父さんと別れることも仕方のないことだと分かってほしかったの。
I mean, you could just not married him. How'd you not know?
こんなのは親の勝手な言い草に過ぎない
Sounds
ん
like
で
you're
しょう
making
けれ
an
ど。
excuse, bitch.
I shook my head. Even as a child, I understood that my parents couldn't stay together anymore.
そう。ありがとう。マサヤは優しいわね。
In the cold light of the street lamps, it seemed she was smiling for the first time.
じゃあマ
Damn,
サ
that's
ヤ、
fucked up.
友達とお別れする時間もなくて申し訳ないけれど、早速家を出るわよ。
Right now?
ええ。父さんと話し合いなんかしたらきっと引き止められるに決まっている。そしてあの人のペースに巻き込まれてしまう。
My kids are allowed
口
here
の
when
う
I'm
まさに
recording.
関しては天才的なんだから、
Well, Grady just decided to say,
もう話し合いもしたくないの。
Hello, Grady.
離婚届に判をついて置いておくわ。行き先ももちろん知らせない。マサヤが大人になった時はたまには顔を合わせるのもいい
at
で
least
しょう。
she's trying to care about her
けれど当面は
About her
これっき
kid?
り。
son.
At
Yeah.
least she's trying.
さあ行きましょう。荷物は少しずつまとめてあったの。あの人が帰らないうちに出ていくわよ。
There, I sent you some when I said Grady someone to say hi. I'm not going.
No, you're a dumb bitch. My mother's eyes opened wide as she looked at me. To her, it was as if her son had started speaking an alien language. In my childish way, I explained to her that I felt like I couldn't just abandon my father.
Oh, yes, you can.
Mom would be fine on her own, but Dad wouldn't. You're 10. What? That was the conclusion I had reached, which was why I couldn't go along with my mother. Mother was upset, and in the end, decided to cancel the day's flight.
Doesn't even matter.
That costs money, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You just fucked her over doubly, shit. She spent some time trying to convince me, but in the end, she was the one who gave up.
わかったわ。
She sounds like she's gonna fucking cry.
She left the house alone, prompting to stay in contact with me. And I never saw her
Record
again.
scratch. Freeze frame.
I could
That was a lie.
I could still clearly see the image of my mother walking off into the rainy night.
Yikes, my yikes.
Oh, that's you.
In the end, my mom was right.
I looked down at the crumpled paper in my hand. Now that I knew how the world
dad
worked, I realized Dad would have turned out this way whether I had been there or not.
But what am I going to do about this?
My thumbprint was on the loan. The interest rate was 30% every 10 days. Jesus.
Jesus. 30%. Dad sucks.
A paper like this had no legal merit, but I doubt that logic was going to appease those two. My father's one redeeming feature was what my mother once called his genius way of talking around people. He managed to hold off even the most fearsome of loan sharks with the most laid-back manner possible. Until last year, we had somehow managed to keep up, but then the debts got too big, and my old man broke under the pressure. And that's when we ran away. Nope, now it's your turn.
Damn, I should have just stayed in. Koa?
Suru Gigako.
Suru Gigako.
Back then, a part of me still felt sorry for him.
Oh, your mistake.
I'd also just graduated from my old school. That sense of finality might have had some influence on my actions. This background's kind of fucking with my eyes. I graduated and then fled to some unfamiliar land and enrolled at school there. I started to sing that the loan shark... Wait, what?
Nothing.
I started to sing that the loan shark had given up and we'd made a clean break when suddenly the local mafia came calling.
How badly in debt did you get?
What's that thing that Jotaro's always saying?
Oh no!
No, not Joseph.
Oh.
I said Jotaro.
Oh.
The yada yada say.
Oh. Ora.
No, that's Star Platinum.
Motherfucker only watched like the first 3 seasons.
Which was the one with Jotaro in it.
The very first one?
No, you said seasons 1 through 3, right? So season 1's Jonathan, season 2 is Joseph, and season 3 is Jotaro.
I just did the Jotaro thing.
Well, what's this thing he's always saying? He's like Yare Dase or something like that, right? Whatever, you're hopeless.
Fuck off, I haven't watched in a while.
I screamed at him, but my father just gave me that little smile and shook his head.
どうやら債権が渡ったようなんだよ。
My father's skill as a hustler had just made the situation even worse. Unable to get around his skilled way with words, the creditors had sold his loan to the mafia. And the force they used to collect our debts was on a completely different scale. My dad wheeled and dealed, but in the end, he only bought us a year. And now, we have once again returned to Surugagako.
やっぱり
Okay, so he
生まれ
says,
故郷が
good
一番
grief.
だもんね。
Okay, but what's the Japanese the Japanese saying? What is it? It's yara to say?
Yada. Yeah, it's yada yada.
I was mad about the short notice as usual, but I couldn't say I wasn't glad to be going back home. I had just finished my first year at school, so it was a good time to transfer. I haven't explained this game to you yet, have I?
Nope.
Okay, so have you ever...
Nope.
You want to be surprised?
We're going to go along with the adventure.
Alright, fine. The problem was that since he never earned any money, the loan wasn't going to just disappear. This time, I didn't even have a chance to catch my breath. A new creditor would come calling soon. That was the Goons. Their effort to collect were much more violent. I had known we couldn't keep up this life much longer, but still.
I never thought it would end like this.
I was finally ready to abandon my old man. In my heart, he was no longer my father. From now on, I'll just call him the bastard.
But even so.
There's a hentai tag.
Where?
You ugly bastard.
Oh.
What was I going to do? In the past, if a loan shark or a mob guy approached me, I could point them at the bastard and that would be that. On a few occasions, this reminds me of Shield Knight. Or Shield Hero. Where he starts calling the one girl bitch.
Yep. Don't remember her name.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
On the few occasions they had gone after me, I could admit that the bastard had still helped me out. But now that he was gone, I had to deal with it on my own. This time. Me, an average student? This man is anything but average, as you'll see as we play this game. He is like the ultimate Chad.
Oh.
Unlike him, I knew I couldn't talk my way out of it like he could.
What do I do?